So I was thinking about another funny thing. Well, this thing isn't really funny. It kind of destroyed two families, but it was funny to me. Not not funny like ha ha, that's a joke funny, but funny like awkward and awkward things sometimes are just funny to me. But when I was in my congregation, there was a big thing that happened with an elder and another elder's wife. So I guess the, the story, as I understood it, was out in field service one day they started flirting. Anyway, they ended up having an affair, and she got pregnant, and I guess I don't know. I was a kid at the time, so I was just hearing rumors, but I guess maybe she didn't tell her husband until very far along in the pregnancy. Not funny at all. I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm a bad guy. But the elder who was involved in the affair with the other elder's wife, so he was a white brother, and the sister was a black sister. So the baby was obviously biracial. But that elder got disfellowship, and the sister got disfellowship too. They both, were reinstated fairly quickly. 6 months, whatever the minimum time is. But the baby came, and a couple years in, year and a half, 2 years in, whatever it was, maybe a year and a half in, obviously the baby can talk, and so I just remember several times in the hall, the baby, like, because they were both still in the same congregation, which was crazy to me. The one family with the sister, that family left for a while, but then they came back to the congregation. So both families were in the same congregation still. And so the baby would like be yelling out to his dad, like across the hall, like they were sitting across the hall. And I just remember that family just looking straight ahead. Like they wouldn't even look over and acknowledge the baby. Obviously he had a relationship with the kid and everything. I mean, the kid knows it's his dad. He's yelling out dad. But at the hall, it's like they they didn't acknowledge it. They were just looking straight ahead. They wouldn't even speak to each other. He wouldn't go give the kid a hug or anything. And then, years later, when, like I said in other videos, I'd been away for a while. I came back when I was, almost 18, somewhere in that range. I come back and that kid is like probably 6, 7, 8, I don't know. And the same thing was going on. That brother too, that brother was an elder again. So I was like, what? I saw him get up, and when I started going back to the hall, get up and give announcements or something at one of the meetings. And I'm like, he's an elder again? And my mom told me, like, yeah, he's an elder again. I was like, I didn't understand how that whole thing worked, but he was an elder again. But the same thing, like the kid is sitting there, like looking over at his dad. His dad would give him a little wink or a smile here and there, but wouldn't go acknowledge him during the meetings or at the Kingdom Hall at all. It was just crazy to me. I wonder what happened to those families. I haven't seen them in a real long time. Like I said, it's not funny. I'm a bad guy. I shouldn't be laughing at that. It was just awkward, and it was kind of funny to me, just watching the interactions, and everyone in the hall knows what's going on, but they still trying to like not acknowledge it during the meeting or at the Kingdom Hall. So a little crazy to me. Just another real short story, interesting story from my congregation growing up.